So what is charisma, really? Is it some kind of magical quality that you're either born with or you're not? Well, today on The Explainer, we're going to break down the actual science behind genuine connection and show you how anyone, and I mean anyone, can develop it. You know the standard recipe for success, right? Work hard, get good grades, climb the ladder, and everything should just fall into place. But we've all known people who check every single one of those boxes and still seem to hit a wall. And that's because, as this quote points out, there's this huge missing piece: genuine human connection. Okay, so let's just tackle the biggest myth about charisma right off the bat. Is it really some kind of genetic lottery? Something you're either born with or you're just not? Are the rest of us just supposed to admire it from the sidelines? Well, the truth is, it's not a gift, it's a skill. And if you need proof, just look at charisma expert Charlie Houpert. He used to describe himself as so average he felt invisible in a room. He truly believed charismatic people were just these freaks of nature, but he proved himself wrong. Through practice, he completely transformed, and he's living proof that charisma is a science that anyone can learn. All right, so let's dive right in. And we're going to start with the most critical part of any interaction, the very beginning. You've got less than a minute to make an impact. And believe it or not, it all starts before you even say a single word. Our brains are basically hardwired with these ancient animal-like survival instincts. So think about it. In the wild, prey animals, the ones that are scared, they make fast, jerky, darting motions. That signals anxiety. But predators, they move slowly, deliberately. Their calm posture screams confidence and control. And here's what's so cool. This creates a powerful feedback loop. When you consciously slow down your own movements, your hands, the way you turn your head, you're not just signaling calmness to other people, you're signaling it to your own brain. It actually calms your nervous system down and makes you genuinely feel more comfortable and confident.
So, you can build a really powerful first impression in under a minute by hitting these 3 pillars. It all starts with fun, and that just means showing some simple enthusiasm. That opens the door to trust, which you build with that calm, open body language we just talked about. And finally, you earn respect, not by bragging, but by showing you have value to offer.
But look, a great first impression is just the start, right? It's totally useless if the conversation immediately dies. We've all been there, that awkward silence that crashes down right after you've said your hellos.
You know what the #1 killer of connection is? It's the autopilot response. Someone asks, "How are you?" or "Where are you from?" And we just give that one-word, habitual answer that slams the door on the conversation. Fine, Ohio. It gives the other person absolutely nothing to work with. The charismatic approach is to avoid these conversational dead ends by leaving what are called crumbs. So instead of just saying, "I'm from Philadelphia," you add a couple of hooks. Something like, "I grew up in Philadelphia, but I just moved out to LA for my business." Boom! Suddenly, you've offered multiple paths: Philly, LA, moving, business, for the other person to pick up on and continue the conversation. Okay, all these techniques are great, but they're really just the tip of the iceberg. True, unshakable charisma, that comes from your internal state. It's all about the beliefs you hold about yourself and about the world around you.
These 6 mindsets are the internal engine for charisma. Just take a second to read through them. They all represent a fundamental shift in how you see things, from needing approval to creating connection, and from trying to protect yourself to being willing to just be yourself. Let's dig into a couple of the really powerful ones.
I want to zoom in on this one in particular because, honestly, it's a total game changer. The second you drop the need to convince someone to like you or to hire you or to agree with you, your entire energy changes. It shifts from being kind of needy to being invitational. You're simply offering a connection. And if it's not a fit, hey, that's perfectly okay.
And going first, well, this is the essence of social leadership. When you're in a room and things feel a little stiff, you're the one who makes a lighthearted joke. You're the first to offer a real compliment. You're the first to share something genuine. When you do that, you give everyone else permission to drop their guard and be a little more human too.
So this is all great stuff, but what's the one simple, actionable thing you can start doing today, like right now, to start building this skill? It's this simple: one more sentence in every little interaction you have today. With the barista, the cashier at the grocery store, a coworker in the elevator, just add one more sentence than you normally would. That's the whole exercise. Don't overthink it. Just one more. This tiny little habit, it's like doing a rep at the gym for your social muscles. It breaks that autopilot habit of just trying to get through interactions and starts building the actual skill of connection. It proves that charisma isn't some kind of magic. It's a muscle that you can start training right now, one sentence at a time.